All right, play number 6 here, guys. I'm staying with the same formation. I'm going with the flood, as you can see here. So I get the deep route with Beasley, the bench route with Witten, and the little arrow stop here with Bryant. Backside, I get a shallow cross, and then a dig route. Really, what he's been running, at least, if it's man 2, which he has been running, I want to look for either Bryant or Witten in this case. The dig will eventually open up if I have time. So we're going to go ahead and run through this, see what happens. By the way, if this is a 2 zone, if it's a 2 zone, I really want to look at Beasley right away once he gets by the corner here, Sherman. Although I do have to be careful because this guy is such a great corner, he can jam and then recover really fast. So let's run through this, see what happens, and then we'll discuss. So as you can see right now, it looks like a 2 sink actually. So he's dropping, but he isn't going with him all the way, but he is dropping a little deeper. So I'm hitting this now because I want to get rid of that ball quickly. I don't want to waste as much time, even though I kind of do here, if you'll see. It's a short route, so not necessarily worth it in this case. But I know he's not going to open up with where he's sitting. And I'm thinking right now he's probably going to have good coverage here with the safety. So I don't like either of those. I didn't want to hold it long enough to hit that dig route and how much time it would take. So I throw it over to Bryant, which isn't a horrible decision at all, and I get 8 yards out of it. So play success is a 1, decision making is a 1 because that was the best I could go with that play. Although I will say decision making as far as play call may not necessarily have been the best. So in this case, I still get myself 2 points, but obviously 20 seconds I'm kind of leaving myself a little thin. Alright guys, play number 8 here. As you can see, I went no huddle, so I have 12 seconds left. 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. I'm going 4 vert, obviously making this an all vert, a 5 vert on this. As you can see, I kept Bryant going with his post route here just because I want to see if I can't get him underneath here. Looking at his coverage, this looks like that cover 2 again, to be honest. It looks like he's just messing with this safety himself, which fine if he does that and he keeps him inside and this is a cover 2 or even a quarters. I really like Witten here deep. So we'll go ahead and run through this, see what happens, and then we'll discuss. So as you can see, he's kind of sneaking that guy out. Now if I hit the right guy and actually I throw a guy open, yeah, and yeah, there we go. Wow. So as you can see, I looked over there really quickly. He had him beat, so I went ahead and threw it there. And it's a beautiful throw. It's right on target. And yeah. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I was throwing I might have been throwing him actually and trying to lead him out. Either way, if it's an overthrow, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter in this case. What is my receiver doing? He's not even looking for the ball, like not even attempting to look at the ball. So really, I think it was a bad throw, though. I do think actually I was throwing here. I should have looked right here. Look at that. Up inside here, that would have been a touchdown too, but I had already seen this and it was there too. This is open right here. So obviously play success 0, decision making I'll give it a 1 still because I did throw to a guy who was open. He just didn't execute very well on the throw. And wow, either way, if I'm throwing to him, that's horrible. If I was throwing at him and overthrew him and it just happened to go to him, that's still horrible. As a wide receiver, I don't care if this is a video game or not, he's running a go route. He should be looking inside for the ball at all times, especially when he's in the end zone, right? That's just horrendous. I should have, once I realized it was going to go over my head, I should have tried to use her over and make the play. But by that point, I think it was too late because look at that. That's, oh, boy. Good times. So 1 point play, 50%.